fuck going on, man? Yeah, there's a lot of folks. Do about two more.
About 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah. It's a fucking classic, dog. San Fran and Dallas. It's a motherfucking classic.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so he should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go move.
started on the ground with Eckler.
Charge
5
on the
yards on
ground,
the
man.
game's first play, second down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Trying to run inside.
Good shit, baby. That's speed right there.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
Good fucking hit, baby.
Down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to get
touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, he hiked the ball too fast. I couldn't get there. I should have stayed in tow too.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I should have just stayed in cover 2. You gotta stay true to the 2. Gotta stay true to the 2.
This one away. Fields it right around the goal line.
Get bitch ass off me, man.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Lance to throw it.
Oh, that nigga threw that bitch. Like a goddamn.
Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This
crazy,
offense,
man.
how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands. Even if it's a passing game. 3 catches a week ago.
Look at it, man.
He does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Feeling a little rusty,
The Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
but we finna bring it home.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings us up to the 47. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Good shit, baby.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, Lance. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The boy in that man.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very
In
well.
that mention.
Drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, come on, bro.
The ball is loose. It's picked up by the
Bro, I
Cowboys.
tried to throw the ball away.
Look at this, middle of the field,
Wow.
breakaway. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Playing a little kid.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of
That's
the way
that
for the
comp shit
touchdown.
right there.
And
I
now
had
you
them
know they're
both
gonna
do the
be
same
about it
animation.
from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in
And man,
practice,
Trey
this
Lance fumbled so much in this game. It should be
extra
crazy.
point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Lance. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
This nigga not even good.
Running on first down, Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
46. Don't fumble that, hoe. He gonna fumble that.
But we always talk about good down
He is throwing to fumble that.
offenses to expand their playbook. For 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just
He gonna fumble that.
A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Eckler now between the tackles. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 17, Prescott. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything. He's got a man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Lance now on first down.
And that's
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
But it should be capped as fuck, though. Come on, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
They're making bad decisions, man.
There's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
To throw, it's Lance. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time.
But that shit is hella fake, dog.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.